Hey, it's very likely that you're feeling a lot of intense thoughts and emotions as we're moving into this full moon on April 23rd. And let's go take a look at the rhythm and see what's happening, what source codes are being energized, where is the moon and the sun, and how can we find more peace and really elevate our experience in this now moment as we move into this very powerful energy of the full moon. All right, so here we are taking a look at the rhythm, a B source, and the rhythm is based on the true zodiac, meaning the actual constellations as they are in the sky, whereas the Western tropical system and other zodiac systems are an abbreviation that is not fully accurate to where the planets and the stars actually are in our experience in reality. So I feel the rhythm and the true zodiac is a way to help us come back into alignment with our natural resonance with nature, with the rhythm of the cosmos, how things actually are, and not our systemized versions that are an abbreviation of where this wisdom came from. So, and we're looking at this full moon for April 23 of 2024, happening around 9:30ish mountain time. And the full moon is when the moon is opposite of the sun. So we have the moon here opposite of the sun, and all these other planets, almost all of them except for Pluto, all just like hanging out in this pretty tight conjunction. And we just went through Uranus and Jupiter, and now we've got Mars and the North Node lining up, and so there's just a lot of energy all gathered together, making things more intense or more confusing. What's really the dominant thought? What's really going on? And now the moon is opposite of all of this energetics and over here in Virgo, which is likely causing a lot of thoughts and over analyzing, overthinking, things of that nature. It could be helping you to really come clear about your thoughts and actualizing yourself. So which way is it going for you? Regardless, it's likely very intense because the moon always is in that fullness, creating a lot more intensity. So let's take a look at the source codes, which is this overlay on top of the zodiac based on the I Ching, thousands-year-old wisdom of transformational energetics to help us realign and find the truth of who we are. And that's what these source codes are. So the sun is sitting in number 25. There's 64 of them in the whole sequence. And let's take a look at what 25 is and see what kind of energy the sun is sitting in this moment. This is a potential way of looking at things, and that we have this opportunity to integrate, be in ourselves, just being me, honoring all aspects of life. I am real, and that the truth is always known. And this is such a powerful code to contemplate and embody in ourselves, and just clicking to reveal it so you can see the beauty of this fractal sacred geometry mandala that is made from photographs of river ice. So it's this sunlight coming through water here in the rivers in the Colorado Rockies, and these beautiful carriers of this frequency, and this one being about this integration of truth, and that the truth is always known. So even when we're trying to moderate our thoughts or change our thoughts, or thinking certain things but not saying them, trying to be nice with other people, or things, any of those kind of natures, the truth is always known. We know it inside ourselves, and the world knows it. Life feels our frequency, and our truth is a frequency. What we're holding, what we're thinking and believing, creating this frequency feel in our field, that is an emanation of what we are embodying in the moment, and reality is responding to that. The truth is always known. And also in our confusion, in our overthinking, overanalyzing, all of those things, there is a greater truth. And that's really what I believe the I Ching is here to help us to do. These source codes help us to actualize that truth, get to know that truth, feel and sense that truth within ourselves, this that we are the source itself. We are the source of our experience. We are the source that is creating all of the experience that we are in and as in each moment, that we are co-creators, and that this realness is a beautiful power. And that might mean speaking our truth, being our truth, taking action on our truth. What is that for you? And the sun is actually just entering into Aries. So it's all about that new beginnings and taking action and things, in that confidence, that joy in the physical reality. And then the moon is over here in the analytical and process-oriented and perfectionism of Virgo. And the source code is this sort of antidote to that. Healing, mending my heart, reconnecting with my soul, I am whole. And to welcome it all in is the practice, the gift, the invitation of this source code. That in the realization of our truth and sharing our truth, being in our truth, and allowing the healing, the mending of our heart, which reconnects us with the truth of who we are, with our soul. And that's a doorway in. The heart is the doorway into our own soul, into our higher self, into our knowing, into sensing the truth within ourselves. And the more that we go through that doorway, access that higher truth within ourselves, and allow that to become our lived experience. And the process, the practice of welcoming it all in. So what's showing up? What are the feelings that are coming? What are the thoughts that you're having? How can you work with those into the heart? Welcoming it back into the heart, back into the source, back into your core, back into the truth of who you are. And you feel that love, feel that oneness, that knowingness of what you really are, the source. And that you can create your own experience inside yourself in this now moment, your own response to what's happening. But it has to be in alignment with that truth, integrating into that truth and that wholeness. So healing the heart, healing the mind, healing the thoughts, the beliefs, and bringing them back into alignment with that greater truth. That's the message that's coming through in this sun-moon alignment with these source codes. And to give us a third energetic, I'm going to go over to the compass and ask it to give us an energy, helping us to find more peace in this heightened energy, to really elevate our experience of ourself and our life. And let's see how do we bring more healing to the heart and more integration of truth in our own experience. And we get ceremony, creating sacred space, merging in divine union. I am sacred, and that you are one with the universe. So this is the opportunity to take some time in this full moon, this evening, this day, to create some sacred space. In an external sense, create a circle, light a candle, do something to create a ceremony for yourself. But also internally, how do you create this union inside yourself, this place of the sacred, creating a ceremony inside your own experience, and allowing that truth, allowing the heart to heal, show you the way back into what you are, back into the sacred, in this merging of divine union where you realize your ego, your personality is your higher self, that you can merge into that higher self. And that higher self is the source itself, the very source of all of creation, of all experience, lives within and as through you and through everything in reality. That we really are one with the universe. That this is a real experience of yourself, and it is the truth of who you are. And so powerful energetics in this full moon, this sun and this moon in polarity, and the beauty, the integration, the healing, the wholeness that comes when we bring these together in this sacred ceremony in our lives and within ourselves into the heart, unifying the polarity of the masculine and the feminine, feeling that union within yourself, and that wholeness and that joy, and then allowing life to unfold. And what is it you want to create? What do you want to be experiencing right now? How do you change those stories? You come into the heart, and you become the source of your experience. So that's it for the energy activations for today. Wishing you so much love in this powerful, energetic time.